Hey, Strummer Dundee here, and today we are talking about the creative process slash feeling like one has run out of ideas. This is something that I've thought about for a long time. I used to research this whole idea of creativity or refilling the fountain. There's all sorts of research on how to get ideas or get inspired, and I'm tired of reading about it. I like practicing it now. So these are just some tips that I have come up with over the past, 10 years of interneting that I feel are helpful when people just think, I can't think of anything, I'm not creative, I don't have any ideas. So number one, I would have to say is very simple and probably even annoying to hear about it again, but keep a notebook. This can be a very simple notebook, it can be a Word document, it can be anything. I have been accused at times of being a notebook hoarder. I'm a lot better than I used to be about that. I used to have sketchbooks and then college ruled notebooks and composition notebooks and then sticky notes and then a planner and then my school planner and all this stuff. I just really like stationery. But just having a very simple notebook, just one that you're going to use and one that you're going to take with you. So for example, I have this notebook. It says Mon Journal on the front, my journal, whatever. I got it from Amazon, and I don't use it that much. It's designed to be more of a planner, and it's blank. So I thought, oh, good, I can buy it in the middle of April and still use it. I didn't, and I found that I didn't. What I did use was a very, very simple, just fold over and stapled type of notebook, like the kind I could make on my own if I wanted to. I found a 3-pack of them at CVS or something for $2 or $3. There's not that many pages in them. It's lined and that's it. There's nothing else written in there. But I use it a lot. At one point I was using it every single day, and then I still use it very often. Just have some kind of a notebook to jot ideas down in. Now this first thing is kind of frustrating because a lot of people will say, I don't know what to put in the notebook, I don't have any ideas. Start by making lists. I made lists as simple as things I'm looking forward to, and then maybe one of the things you're looking forward to will help you build some ideas. I'm looking forward to going to the Renaissance Festival. So maybe I need to think about, I can make a costume, I could design something that I want to wear, I could decide all the things I'm going to do, I could do research into falconry or, axe throwing or whatever it is that interests you in going to a Renaissance Festival. And that'll start to give you ideas I can make stuff, or I can make videos about stuff, or I could write a blog post about it. It really gets you thinking about things. And then eventually you'll just start having ideas and realize, I should write that down, and you actually have a place to write it down. So number one, keeping some kind of notebook is really super helpful. Number two, get off the internet. Not right now, but getting off the internet sometimes is really helpful. I really fell into this trap of thinking I had to get inspiration from the internet. Any type of bookmarking service you can think of, I've had at some point. I had the delicious bookmarking site, Dig bookmarking site. I had Google Reader back before they destroyed that, back before they got rid of it. And I'd star all these articles from Lifehacker, and this Dumb Little Man was a productivity blog that I followed, and all of these different places and all these ideas. Tumblr, I've been on there since 2009, 2010. LiveJournal, I used to get so many things from LiveJournal, and I would just hoard these ideas, all these how-to things and stuff for crafts and stuff for video games, stuff for how to make your own video games, and I would just hold on to it. I'm I have so many resources and never use them. So sometimes instead of going to a place, or digital or physical, where there's a lot of resources, sometimes it actually helps to go where there's nothing. Unplugging, maybe watching some movies that you've watched a million times before so you can let your brain kind of wander, rewatching a TV series that you've watched a million times before, so you don't have to pay attention to it that much. And going on walks, I've also found, has helped. Again, very, very, very old advice, like Samuel Johnson, old advice, but still a good idea overall. And that's something that I found has helped me a whole lot. Number 3, challenges / further constraints. So we've already got the notebook idea where you're writing down whatever does occur to you. We've already got the idea of kind of unplugging or getting away from the internet, at least for a good amount of time, can also help. But 3 is giving yourself some more constraints. It's like, all right, I can't use all those millions of sources to Google at a moment's notice, but I still don't really know what to do. Well, do something that's challenging yourself. For me, my biggest thing is consistency. I will do what's called the 3-day monk syndrome. Google it, lots of articles about it. 3-day monk syndrome is basically when you get super, super focused on something. Well, not necessarily for 3 days, but for a short amount of time. Like, I'll do something, what is it that I did? Embroidery. I got, really into embroidery one year. I still embroider things. It's still, a craft I really like. But I was just super into it for, 2 weeks, and I, hurt myself sewing so many things and looking up patterns and doing all this stuff. And then didn't do it again for, 2 years. This is also something as far as video games are concerned. I've done this with The Sims. I've done this with Katamari games. I've done this with Pokemon, definitely. One summer, all I did was play Pokemon. Not from the time I woke up till the time I went to bed, but hours of Pokemon. I did the same thing with Game of Thrones. The Game of Thrones, well, not the Game of Thrones novels, the Song of Ice and Fire novels. One summer, I hadn't read them at all. Read them all that summer, and woo, that was a lot. But I do that a lot, 3-day monk syndrome. So one thing that's helped for me is doing challenges or things that you do a little bit every day. So one thing that I recommend if you are into writing, it can be fiction, nonfiction, whatever, is National Novel Writing Month. So National Novel Writing Month, it's also called NaNoWriMo or NaNoWriMo, depending on how you pronounce it, is in November, and you try to write a 50,000 word novel in 30 days. I managed to do this once the year I graduated from high school, so it was the November after I graduated. It felt really good to finish a novel, even though it was crappy and it had people I know in it. It just felt really good to do that. So that's something I recommend. Also, in April is another, it's called Camp NaNoWriMo or NaNoWriMo. And that is, again, where you are trying to complete a large work in 30 days. For some people, they finish a novel that they didn't get finished maybe in November. For other people, it's a time to do comic books or script writing or all sorts of things, just a large writing project to finish. There's another camp version of National Novel Writing Month, I believe, in July. And I'll link that information if you want to sign up for it. It's fun. You can see how other people are doing. There's a calendar where you try to get, I feel like it's 1,667 words a day, something like that. It's all about consistency. Another challenge or kind of constraint thing you can do is what I'm actually doing right now. This is the first video for VEDA, VEDA, which is Video Everyday April. I literally just found out about this today. I've never heard of it before. I had heard of Vlogoween, I think, which is filming a vlog every day in October. I've heard of Vlogmas, which is filming a vlog every day in December. Those times usually don't work out for me. October, I work as a school teacher, so it's way too much grading, and you're right in the middle between starting school and exam time. Christmas is exam time for midterm exams, and also Christmas and December and family time. So this didn't really work out for me, so I thought, not really a good chance for me to do it. But Video Everyday April, not doing too much in April. I don't feel as stressed. So my goal is to make a video every day this month. So there is a short video right now, 3 things to do to kind of boost creativity, use a journal, start writing things down, whether it's digital or physical. Get away from the internet, unplug a little bit, stop trying to get more content in your brain. You probably see enough already. Just kind of step away from it. And then the last one, give yourself some more constraints. Do a challenge, even if it's self-imposed. Like, I don't know, post a picture on Instagram every single day. Or make something new every single day. I was doing that for a while, actually, and I started making these little, like, shrink plastic kind of things. So those are my 3 tips for this video. For our next video, or my next video, for my next video, I'm planning on doing a little town tour in Animal Crossing New Leaf. And this is after the update on my new 3DS XL Galaxy version. So if you're interested in seeing that, that is going to be my next video for VEDA, Video Every Day April. It's not going to be much, but some people might be interested in seeing what a town looks like after you've been playing the game a while. I'm at the kind of boring stage, I guess, where I've done a lot of things I can do. It's kind of all about collecting now. So if you want to see a town that's reached peak maturity, but before one starts micromanaging everything in their Animal Crossing town, stay tuned for that. And I'll see you in another video. Bye.